This is your beauty business planner. This is what's going to help you work on your business and create the business plan and the business that you will be so proud of. It will allow you to live the life that you want to live, and it's going to allow you to streamline your business, plan out how much you want to earn every week, every month, and every year, and to live the life that you want to live while having a successful business. At the beginning, I have it all mapped out into the goals that you want to set for yourself on a weekly, daily, monthly, yearly basis, plus a checklist of what you need to do to start your business initially. So this is for anyone that hasn't started a business or has started a business, but they've forgotten to do these steps. So you need to go through this checklist and figure out what it is that you need to do. If you haven't done it, you need to go back, do it, and check it off the list. Then you need to brainstorm. So you need to figure out what you need to plan to do, what kind of branding you're going to use, what kind of marketing you're going to use, and what you want your business to look like and what you want your business to look like for your customers. Then you're going to see, is it actually a great idea? How you think it's going to resonate with your customers? And you're going to go through this positive factor chart to see, will your customers want your products and services? And if not, you're going to write not really. And if they don't, you're going to have to go back and figure out what it is that you need to do to make the customers want your business. Then you need to design your life. This is really, really important because we can all be really busy working in our businesses that we forget that we have a life outside of our business. It's really easy for you to earn €2,500 a week, but you're going to have to work a lot of hours to get to that, especially if you're a one-woman band. So you need to sit down and design the life that you want to have, how many hours a week that you want to work, where your family fit into the whole business of your life. So if you have days that you want to spend with your family, so for instance, if you don't want to work on a Saturday, you need to put this in your design your life plan. If you have a relationship or you don't have a relationship and you need to find a relationship, you need to make time for doing that as well. You need to map out how much money you want to earn on a weekly basis, monthly basis, and on a yearly basis. You also need to make time for learning. So while you're in your business, sometimes you forget that you need to learn and stay on top of current trends. So you need to allow for time to go and learn about those current trends. You need to have time for yourself. So well-being is really important. You need time for exercise, to eat healthily, and to have fun in your life. So there's no point in earning all the money if you don't have time to spend your money. This is really important that you do this step before you even take that first customer. Then you have to have a look at how your life is now and how you want it to be. So the center of the wheel is where you're not happy and you want to get more to the outside of the center. So if you want to get up to the top of the wheel for family, romance, friends, career, all of that. So you have to look at where you are now and put a little dot where you are now, and then we come back to it at the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of the year, and see how far we've come up in that wheel to try and get it as circular as possible. So to be as happy with our family life as we are with our spiritual life, as happy with our financial, as well as what we do with our health and fitness and romance and friends. So we want to make it as even as possible, but you need to really think critically of where you are now and where you want to be. Then you're going to map out your goals for the year. So where you want to be personally and where you want your business to be throughout the year. So map out those goals and make it as off the wall as you can, because we're going to have yearly goals. We're going to have 3 yearly goals. We're going to have 5 yearly goals. So I want you to look at somebody that really inspires you and look at what they've achieved and see how it can inspire you to achieve whatever it is. Even if you think it's so far-fetched that you can't ever get there, I want you to write it down. Whatever it is, if you think that you're going to have 20 salons across Ireland, I want you to write that down as a goal, because if you don't write it down, you won't achieve it. This is your plan for the whole year. So you're going to map out where you want to be in August, where you want to be in November, where you want to be in December. You're going to write it all down where you want to be in that year. So where you want to be in terms of how much you want to earn, how many days you want to work, what kind of holidays you want to take. I want you to plan it out and write it down, because if you don't write it down, it won't happen. You need to plan out for your finance for the whole year. So how much money you plan on coming in, how much you plan on spending out, and then the difference. So the difference is what your profits are going to be. Hopefully you're going to have more coming in than you do have it going out. And then your financial goals. So I want to earn 100,000 in year 1. You're going to write that down. And then we're going to break it down into month by month to see exactly how much we need to earn every month to get to that 100,000. Or if it's $1 million, you just break it down month by month to see exactly how much you have to earn to get to that $1 million at the end of the year. This is your finance planner. So you need to actually write down exactly how much is coming in and exactly how much is going out. As salon owners, we kind of tend to forget about different little small things like disposables, like uniforms, like coffees when we're out on business dates. All of those things need to get added into your finance planner. Don't forget about them. Then you want to have your overview for the year, map it out and have a look at it and write it down every single month. This is your income tracker for the whole year. Again, it's breaking it down month by month, week by week to see how much came in and how much went out. This is your weekly tracker. So you're going to record all of your bills every week, no matter how small they are, they need to be written down. You have one of these for every week of the month, and then you will have a monthly tracker as well. You'll have your daily planner. So you're going to map out your top priorities for each day. You're going to have a to-do list for each day. You're going to have a schedule for each day. And you're going to have to include in this time for you. So time for your exercise and time to eat. Because when you're busy working in a salon, we always forget that we need to eat and nourish our bodies because we're always nourishing somebody else's body. You need to look after your body too. At the end of every day and at the start of every day, you're going to be grateful for all of the things that you've done, what you have. And next time thinking is for the things that you didn't go too well for you, but you want to make sure that they go better in future. So what would you do next time to make that better? Write down 5 good things at the end of every day that happened for you today. You have one of these for every day of the month. And then we're going to move on and we're going to do our marketing planning. We're going to do our social media planning. We're going to do our monthly planning. All of these are really, really important. It's very important that you take time at the end of the week to reflect on how the week went and how you want next week to go. It's very important to reflect on where your expenses were, how much you spent, how much you plan on spending the next week, and plan to stay within those budgets. If you go over the budgets, you need to have contingency plans. So you need to always have money in the bank to cover anything that you weren't anticipating. Then you're going to have a look at your competitors. You're going to analyze what they're doing well, and what you need to do to be better. You're going to analyze your strengths and your weaknesses, what kind of opportunities are there for your businesses, and what kind of threats you have on your businesses. This is just a breakdown of what kind of SWOT analysis is there for small businesses in Ireland. You can take whatever applies to you, pick and choose whatever ones, but it gives you a breakdown of what you need to think about when you're thinking about your SWOT analysis. Then you need to make a customer persona. So this is breaking down who your customers are, where you're going to find them, how you're going to market to them, what their names are, what their ages are. You need to give each customer their own name. You need to break down what they're working on, how much money is coming into their business, and so on and so forth. You need to constantly brainstorm for different ideas within your business. You need to track where you're going to advertise, how much you're going to spend on your advertisement, and see how it worked for you. So always ask those customers how they found you and what they would do to recommend you. So you need to ask those customers to recommend you as well. So these are different stages for the customer journey. You need to figure out how you get your customers, why they keep coming back to you, and how you can get more of similar customers. This is how you're going to plan out your social media. You're going to break it down into the hashtags that you use, making sure that you use your business name in all of those hashtags. You're going to break it down week by week into the types of content that you're going to share, where you're going to share it, what platforms you're going to work on, what kind of trends are out there for your types of businesses. Map it all out, because if you don't write it down, it doesn't get done. And then you're going to reflect and see what went well for you and what you can do better in. I've written down different weeks of content ideas for you going forward. So have a look and use them the way you want to. So I hope you've enjoyed your beauty business planner. If there's anything that you need to know, you just reach out to me. I'm Sarah Naylor. My goal is to help you make it in your beauty business and nail it in your beauty business and be as successful as you can be within your beauty business. If you have any questions, just send me a DM. I really hope you enjoyed this planner. I've really enjoyed making it, and I use it all of the time. And I know it's a very useful resource for me. I hope it's as useful for you.